Because if I'm not mistaken, I mean, you saw like the arguments against Israel happened a lot in the last since October 7th, right? Charlie Kirk was sitting right here where you're sitting at in our other building, but in that seat. And it was 3 days or 4 days after October 7th. I think we were the first podcast he did where he actually questioned, how is it? He asked very fair questions. We're like, that's actually a very good question. How do you say you have the best intel, yet you're able to get them to attack you? You can't have one or the other, right? So innocent questions people are asking. I'm not speculating. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is it's a good question for us to ask. So it wasn't like he was being anti-Semitic. He's purely asking a question, right?
I get a call from Joe Seals, who runs the company, and he says, what's going on with you and Cassie? I said, well, we had this falling out. You know, she told me she doesn't want to be my friend anymore.
Is Cassie a big name that people know who she is, or?
She was a rising star. She wasn't big at that time. She had 20,000 followers. So she wasn't anybody, but he calls me up and says, the reason I'm asking is because she has been calling me every day for the past 2 weeks, complaining about you and saying, did you see what he said on his show? That's so racist. Did you see what he said on his show? Asking to pull my show off the air.
Got it.
And then it was a couple months later that the first hit piece ever was written about me by Media Matters. And I strongly believe, and I believe there was evidence for this at one point, that she sent in a clip from my show to Media Matters for America, left-wing organization.
Huh.